Hello, and welcome to the first band concert of the season. My name is Miss Tang, and I'm the 512 band director here in Barnesville. So I get to see 5 through 12 almost every day of the week. And today we had 5th grade band. So I've already seen I think I've seen some of you kids already twice today. And 3rd time's the charm. So we are going to play 3 different songs for you today for our 5th graders. We are going to play Hot Cross Buns, Little Robin Redbreast, and what's the last one? Itsy Bitsy Spider. So these students have only been playing for about a month and a half, and our plans actually got derailed a little bit because I got COVID the 2nd week of school. So they actually have one less week of preparation than they would have, and our concert is about 3 weeks earlier than it was last year. So I think they sound pretty good, but I will let you be the judge of that. And without further ado, we are going to do Hot Cross Buns. I thought that was pretty fantastic, not gonna lie. Okay, first row you can go off, and then we are gonna do the same exact order that we came on. So clarinets, that's you next. So a little bit about 5th grade band. It's a little different than it was last year if you had any 5th graders. So 5th grade band has a lot shorter lessons. Last year we had 50 minutes, now we are down to 25, once a week, and we just started large group band, I think it was 3 weeks ago. So the kids have only had 3 weeks of playing with, I think it's 39 other kids in the room. So it's a fun time at 8:15 in the morning. All right, and then after they are off, we are going to have our 6th graders come on stage. The 6th graders have the same kind of setup where they have group band twice a week at 8:15 on Mondays and Wednesday mornings. And then they also have their lesson for 25 minutes once a week. We also have a special guest playing with the 6th graders. His name is Jack Willert. He is our tuba player. He's about 1.5 feet taller than all of them. So just in case you were wondering who the really tall 6th grader was, that's Jack. He's actually a 9th grader. I wonder if they're going to come on. I'll go get them. All right, so we're gonna have a little bit of switching gears here, but first I'll talk a little bit more about our 6th graders. So we had 2 different songs that we played. We had March Across the Seas and Procession, and both those songs are still out of the Red Book, which is their beginning band book, so all of our 5th graders are also playing out of that book. The 6th graders are just a little bit further into it than they are. So these songs that they played are the very first songs in the book where they are not all playing the exact same thing at the exact same time, which makes it a lot more challenging when you have a flute player not playing the same thing as clarinet player, not playing the same thing as a tuba player, and they're all sitting right next to each other. We also have some 5th graders who are coming into the auditorium, so if you have a 5th grader that wants to come sit by you, be on the lookout because they are coming in right now. So while the jazz band is getting set up, I'll let the 5th graders keep looking for their parents, and then we will play stuff for the jazz band. The jazz band meets twice a week, usually, and it is made up of 9th through 12th graders who sign up. It is an extracurricular activity, so it has a fee and everything involved. And they get to play some of the, we'll call it fun music. It's not quite pep band music, but it's some tunes that are a little more recognizable than some of their other concert music. So we'll finish letting them get set up. Fifth graders, how are we doing? Okay. So we're going to take a couple tuning notes over at the jazz band corner, and then we will get started with "Oh Christmas Tree" and "Baby It's Cold Outside." Junior high, you can come on up. All right, so back a long time ago, 2 songs. On Oh Christmas Tree, we had a solo by our amazing piano player, Macy Pana, who just joined jazz band this year and is normally a choir student. So I am so glad that she came to the dark side of band and was willing to play that for us. I am coming to the stage is the largest group of the night, the junior high. So this is consisting of 7th and 8th graders, and they have band either 5 days a week or 2/3, because we have a couple kids who decide that they want to do band and choir, so we do double duty for those kids. Sometimes they are in band, sometimes they're in the choir, and it's usually every other day situation for that. This band has around 50 students this year, and only 8 of them are playing. But I have 9 percussionists this year. So as you will see, there's a lot of kids standing in the very back. We have 3 songs that we are going to play for you. First is Ancient Hunters, second will be Snowfall, and then last will be Champions Rising. They are varying level of difficulty. You can definitely see the progression as we go through, but you guys can sit down, first of all. I also have 2 tuba players, which is awesome because they're both 7th graders, and it's highly unusual to have 7th graders playing full-size tubas. So you saw them bringing those back there. But we are going to do a couple tuning notes, and then we will hop right into Ancient Hunters. I told them that I would talk in between that one and this one so the percussion can have a little time to set up. Let's see here. What else do I have to say about you guys besides you being awesome? Like I said about the tubas, it's very exciting to have a lot of low sounds in a group, especially this young. So I really appreciate all the support that you guys are giving to your students and encouraging them to try out these different instruments like the tubas, the baritones, the trombones, which I have 5 of and I'm so excited about it. So thank you, and thank you for coming out to this concert on a weather advisory night. I did not try to summon the snow with snowfall, I promise. And thank you to all the administration for supporting me and the students, not only from the high school, but from 5th and 6th grade as well. And thank you to my other half, Isaac Roundines, the new choir director. And then we have Jeff Nibby, who is the pack guy, and he does everything around here. And then the the musical just finished, Percy Jackson, who is also directed by Jeff's wife, Alyssa Nibby. We are just blessed here in Barnesville to have a really great and strong arts program, and I can't wait to see what we can do in the future. But thank you again for all the support that you give to your students. And we will do our last junior high, and then we will transition to concert band, and I think I will still be under an hour, so that, yes, that is what I go for. So this is actually the junior high's second time playing this concert. So a little tradition that we have between the band and the choir is that we will take the junior high to watch the other concert before they actually perform it, so they get to be in front of a live audience. So I don't know what's worse for them, if it's playing in front of all of their peers and their friends or all of their family members. But I think it's a good way to get out some of the jitters. And so, like I said, they've actually played all these songs twice today. I can safely say, though, that this was the better one. So it worked out great. Coming on stage is going to be the high schoolers at some point. Maybe. And I will go get them. So this is our 9th through 12th grade band, also known as concert band. They meet every day. They don't get to do dual duty, so they are in my band every day for at least 45 minutes a period. Some of these students also played in the jazz band, and a lot of them actually will play double instruments, so they will either have learned a new one or they are playing an instrument that they technically already play. And it's just really awesome for them to get the opportunity to try a different instrument if they want to. And these are also the people that you see at the sporting events. So if you come and you hear the pep band play, that's this group. They sound awesome. And we also have our tuba player grabbing his tuba. So we are going to play the B-flat major scale, like you heard with the junior high, the one that we had to restart because it was a little scary. We're going to do that for these guys too, because they have not played in about an hour when I had them do it before the concert. So we're going to do that, and then we will start with the actual songs, Prelude and Fugue, which is by Bach, so it'll probably be recognizable for some of you. And then I'm forgetting the second one already. Earth Song, which is actually a choir song that we have that was adapted for band. And then we will end with the Armed Forces medley. It is what we performed at the Veterans Day program. So if you feel so inclined and you did serve and you would like to stand when your branch is played, feel free to do so. And we are going to play the B flat and 2 and get going. Okay, B flat major scale, half tempo. 1, 2, half the notes, go. This will be our last piece of the night. And I just want to thank you all again for making the trip out here. I know some people have traveled really far, and some people we are practically your backyard. But nevertheless, thank you so much for coming out and supporting the band program and all of these students. It means a lot. Please drive safe after. I don't know what it's quite like outside, but I'm sure it's going to be cold and windy and maybe slippery. So please be safe, and thank you again for coming.